What is this we have before us? It looks like
something. It looks like you know exactly what this is, but you don't.
And you know it won't be one thing.
We know exactly.
One thing you know this is not.
You're right. And so it's something else different, completely different, and we think completely original.
Could be.
Could be. We don't know. It happened once at a party, and finally we're getting to it.
We're going to try it.
Do it for a podcast. Yeah. And this random mixed drink is what we have for this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com, and the beverage we are about today is a mixed drink, a mixed beverage that we are calling... Should we say what we're calling?
You say what we're calling
We
it.
are calling it the Lovely Rita.
What is the Lovely Rita, Keith? What is it?
The Lovely Rita was born... it actually is it's basically a gin and tonic without the gin.
We've taken out the gin. Why did we take out the gin?
Took out the gin.
At one point, we were out of gin.
Yes, there was no gin. It was at Joe's house, right?
It was at Joe's house.
Our brother Joe's house.
Completely out of gin, and I said, "What else do you have?" And we were like, "Oh, we have, I got this. I've got tequila. I've got a, white tequila, a blanco." And I was like, "We should try that." No, and I was like, "Why not?
Why not?"
And then everyone kind of was like, "Why not?"
We like tonic. We like
tonic.
tequila.
We like tequila.
We like limes.
We like limes. We like all these things.
Let's try it.
Yeah, and especially like I said, obviously you wouldn't use like an aged tequila for this. This is more about still the refreshing and the light and the summery and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so we went ahead and we were like, we finally need to do this drink, and
I'm not sure why the Lovely Rita. It's a play on.
Well,
Rita.
It sounds like margarita.
The Beatles.
It sounds like
margarita. Sounds like margarita.
Margarita.
Right. So we shortened it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know why I tied in a Beatles reference to it. But Lovely Rita, the song by the Beatles from their Sgt. Pepper album. But we had another name for it, but we're not going to talk about that.
No, we won't talk about that one. But yeah, like I said, this is the one we settled on, and we think it works pretty well. But we kind of made it at that party. We initially kind of liked it, have not made it again since. So we were finally like, we need to do this again. So I picked up the other things that we needed: some limes, some tonic water, all those kind of things. And we made classic gin and tonic, which we do have on the website, AboutBeverages.com. But to run through that quickly, we have, classic Lovely Rita, I should say.
Right.
So we've got shot and a half, ounce and a half of tequila, Blanco tequila, your choice, whatever you'd like. And then we topped off with, this was all crushed ice. We topped off with some tonic water and squeeze the lime in there.
Squeeze the lime. That's right.
There's not much else to say about that.
Nope.
So we're not even talking about color because that would be ridiculous. So we're just going to go right to the aroma.
I smell lime.
I smell mostly lime right now. I mean, and lime is in a margarita. I mean, like it
right.
just almost like screamed like, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you at least try it?
Yeah,
and maybe somebody has, but
probably everyone's made everything. At some point.
Yeah, right. Especially something this simple.
You lost me after the rum and trail mix.
That was just a palate cleanser. That's something to cleanse your palate.
Right. That's right.
Oh, that's a good blue moon, Wood.
That's a pretty good blue moon. The blue void of happiness. Wasn't that what he called it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's 3 parts.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh. Well, it smells completely inviting and delicious.
Of course. Lime and
tonic. And it is delicious.
It works.
I like it. It totally works. You get it, like it's just interesting because you're used to all these flavors, and then you're used to getting the juniper at the end, which is kind of like a high note to me that goes up. The juniper berries, whatever other botanicals they use in there. But this is like it drops down.
Yeah,
I mean, it's more of a little bit of a lower note. But it's still equally refreshing because of all the other things that are in there. And the tequila just adds kind of a little complexity that's quite tasty as well.
I love tonic. I drink tonic water by itself. Tonic and lime.
Well, now you're talking crazy.
Well, I do. Oh. Tonic and lime, I drink that by itself, so I enjoy that. And, put in a nice... And this is the... What tequila? Was this Milagro?
This is a Milagro. White tequila. Yeah, Blanco tequila.
The only thing we could have done, like Joe does with the margarita, could put a little salt in there.
Could have put a little salt. That would have been interesting. Yeah, if you really wanted to go for the ultimate, margarita gin and tonic mashup, you could a little salt in there actually would have been interesting. Probably would have brightened that up even a little bit more. But that's quite delicious, actually. I would totally drink this quite often if I'm running out of gin. Even if I wasn't running out of gin, I would select this. This is pretty good.
Yeah, I like how you say that it has like it's a heavier finish.
Yeah.
It's still refreshing because of the other things that are in there, but the tequila it tames it down. Or
Yeah.
it brings the flavor profile lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to the alcohol being the thing that kind of rises up aromatically, the tonic and the lime kind of take care of that part, and then the tequila kind of goes. They like Journey once said, they go their separate ways.
All I can do is sing lyrics to that song, and I'm not going to do that. I won't. I'm sorry. Although maybe you can put a part of the video up here. You
When
remember
they're out in front of the Home Depot.
Oh, Steve Perry, he was really getting into it.
He was.
Yeah.
That's a very powerful. He was. He's upset.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was upset.
That's how they did those videos in the 80s.
This is good times.
They were over dramatized.
Well, I'm super. Like I said, we haven't done this probably since that get together. So even though we kept speculating, yeah, that was good. We should do that. And that's complete proof of concept.
Will we talk about this possibly in our next article?
I think we will. This may show up in a article for Tucson Happenings as well, because we do have some margarita mixed drinks things that we're going to be discussing. So I think it's only appropriate that there's something in there that we've created ourselves that maybe someone doesn't have.
Hopefully there's no copyright infringement with the lovely Rita.
I hope not.
Okay.
There can't be. Can you? Just because you call something something? I mean,
I don't know.
Unless we were calling it like...
Unless we're making money on it. We're not making any money on it.
No.
So,
and I mean, there's not...
With Sir Paul?
You can't copyright words. I mean,
Sir Paul?
unless it's like it's weird, like... I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like we're writing a song or trying to... Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. And maybe if Paul McCartney would be upset, he could try this and share one with us.
Yeah.
And maybe we could talk it out, hash it out, the two of us and Paul McCartney. That'd be pretty
I'd be
amazing.
happy if it was his legal team. I mean, because at some point they were in the area of Paul McCartney, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And like we just kind of be like, I can feel his aura.
Oh, he wants to sue us.
He wants to sue us.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Paul McCartney coming after us. Cease and desist.
I like what you've done with this.
The lovely Rita.
But it's my song. I don't know. That was probably more John Lennon than Paul McCartney, but
It's a hybrid.
That's all I got.
It's both. It's both.
It is.
They were
like
Lennon,
this
Lennon
drink.
McCartney.
It's a
That's
hybrid
right.
as well.
That's right. That's right.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed learning about a new mixed drink today, even as simple as it is. It's quite tasty, and we'd be happy if someone would actually try this as well and let us know what they think of it, because I don't know, I think it's really good.
Well, there's a lesson in there. Just experiment. Sometimes when you are out of a certain ingredient, it opens the door to a new opportunity of creating something.
That's very true.
Especially like where I work, a lot of times due to popular demand or unforeseen circumstances or crop freshness, we are out of specific things at work, and it's frustrating, and I've been there before, but sometimes then you turn to something else, and maybe you find a new favorite. So in this instance, as the old saying goes, necessity was the mother of invention, and we're like, yeah, let's try it. I have actually tried, what have I tried before that I didn't like? Oh, I actually tried making a margarita with gin. I did not like that.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it was not good. But
interesting to try, but that does not initially sound.
I didn't have any tequila, so but I had margarita mix. I tried. I didn't like it, but I tried it, but it didn't work for me. So, but this is one that did work.
It didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. But there, like I said, that is an opportunity. Sometimes maybe you're out of a particular ingredient, whether you're cooking, making a drink. You try something else, and most of the time, I think you're pleasantly surprised. Or at least I am. So,
yeah, even if you don't like it, it kind of like, oh, that's what that does in this type of beverage.
Right.
Like it kind of, it almost, if anything, it informs other decisions that you may make.
Right.
At some point, ingredient wise, for other things. But yeah, no, I mean, there's no reason just because you're like, oh, I want to make some sort of mixed drink. Oh, I don't have that one thing. I can't make it. Well, make it without it. If it's got 3 or 4 things in it, try it without it. Or what is that thing like? Is it? Oh, well, that's a sweet item. Well, what else do I have that's sweet? I mean, just like I said, it's not the worst thing that happens is you say I don't like it and you pour it down the drain.
That's right.
And you're out. Whatever, $1, $2 in booze
and a couple of them. But you learn something.
Big a deal.
And wow, what a good story! It's a good story. Well, if anything, besides sharing a drink, we shared a story. We shared a part of us, which is what we do pretty much every week here at AboutBeverages.com.
That's true.
That's what we're going for.
If you're following us on Twitter, or if you're a fan of us on Facebook, or Untapped, or YouTube, or all these different things, you're getting a piece of us.
Oh,
and we're starting to run out. We're running out of pieces. No, just kidding.
We'll find more.
That's right. But if you do want to find the recipe, we will have that on the website, AboutBeverages.com, even as simple as it is. And let us know if you do try it, what you think of it as well. But whether you like it or not,
you should give it a shot.